In this video, let's discuss about damages and types of damages. Damages. Damages are nothing but the monetary compensation awarded to the affected party by the court for the loss suffered by him in the view of breach of contract. Here we have the types of damages. The types of damages are as follows: ordinary damages, special damages, vindictive damages, nominal damages, damages for inconvenience and discomfort, damages for loss of reputation. Let us see the types of damages one by one. Ordinary damages. The damages that arise naturally in the usual course of things from the breach of a contract are what are called ordinary damages. Let us see an example for ordinary damages. D. A supplier of cement agrees to supply 50 bags of cement at rupees 150 per bag to E, a building contractor, on a certain date. E is to pay the price upon delivery. D fails to supply on the due date and the open market price of cement on that date is rupees 165 per bag. E can claim damages at rupees 15 per bag. Special damages. The damages that the party to the contract know when they make the contract to be likely to result from the breach are called special damages. Such damages can be claimed only if the unusual circumstances that would result in greater loss in case of breach are brought to the notice of the promisor. Example for special damages. Certain specimens exhibited in a show were entrusted to a railway company to be transported to another place where a show was to be held. The person entrusting made it very clear that the specimen must reach the place of destination on a particular day, failing which would suffer heavy loss. Due to the carelessness of the railway company, the specimen arrived late for the show. It was held that the plaintiff could claim damages for the loss of profit at the show. Vindictive damages. These are also known as exemplary damages or extraordinary damages. Damages of vindictive nature, that is, tending to take revenge, can be claimed only under the following circumstances. The first one, breach of promise to marry, and next, wrongfully dishonor of check by a banker, that is, when the customer has sufficient fund in his account. Example for vindictive damages. A check issued in favor of telephone department towards the payment of a bill by a company was wrongly dishonored. This led to the termination of service of the public relation officer of the company, who claimed a lump sum to cover the unexpired period of his service. The court held the bank liable for the wrongful dishonor of the check and directed it to pay the plaintiff the lump sum claimed as exemplary damages. Nominal damages. These are damages awarded to the affected party who has not actually suffered any loss due to the breach of contract by the other party. An example for nominal damages. In this case, B was given employment for a certain period by a partnership firm comprising of four partners. The firm was dissolved before the expiry of the period for which B was employed. Two of the partners decided to continue the business and offered to employ B. B refused. It was held that B could claim only nominal damages as he suffered no loss. Damages for inconvenience and discomfort. Such damages are awarded to the aggrieved person for the physical inconvenience and discomfort caused to him. An example for damages for inconvenience and discomfort. In this case, H, with his wife and children, took a ticket for a midnight train, but they were transported to a wrong place due to the negligence of the railway authorities. As a result, they had to walk several miles to reach home. It was held that H could recover damages for the inconvenience caused to him and his family. It was further held that he could recover nothing for the medical expense of his wife, who caught cold, as it was a remote consequence. Damages for loss of reputation. The credit worthiness of a businessman is something that is very important for him to stay in business and to sustain its reputation. A businessman whose check has been wrongfully dishonored by the bank can recover damages in respect of any loss to his business reputation due to such wrongful dishonor. An example for damages for loss of reputation. It is very clear that the creditworthiness of a businessman is something that is very important for him to stay in his business. When a check issued by a businessman gets dishonored, his business image is bound to suffer. When a check has been wrongfully dishonored by the bank, they can recover the damages.